Hello and welcome to the news bulletin on Goa 365 with me Amanda Alfonso. The state government at a high-level ministerial meeting held yesterday took a decision to send a delegation to the national capital New Delhi to further its demands of denotifying the 4 notifications issued in the years 1962, 1974, 1995 and 2000. Under which the jurisdiction of the MPT has been substantially increased to include Donapal in North Goa to Kansauli in South Goa.
We decided to, before we could go to, lawfully to attend, we have to sit with the ministers of port, which is Balu again, and Prime Minister, and of course the chairman of the UPA government. This is Sonia Gandhi. Okay, and discuss in detail what to ask the denotified jurisdiction of all these 4 notifications which is issued in 1962, 74, 95 and 2000.
The government came to the decision following an advertisement inserted by the MPT in a local daily recently inviting expressions of interest for national port terminal infrastructure, creation of bulk cargo handling facilities, shipbuilding facilities, cruise terminals, etc. Briefing media persons, the Port Minister Francisco Pacheco said that the new jurisdiction of MPT would harm tourism in the state.
Otherwise, in this jurisdiction, there is nothing for Goa. It comes up to the range of Uttarda, Betul, and you've got to understand these are the touristic places. They're going to harm for the tourism if they keep on doing that.
Mr. Pacheco further said that they were in the process of preparing a detailed presentation about the impact of the widened MPT jurisdiction on the state before leaving to Delhi.
We are going to prepare one nice presentation. Okay, we also have to put in that presentation where we are going to go, our government is going to harm, where the environment, tourism, okay, area like Betul and Uttarda, area like Dona Paula, there are going to be touristic places, they are going to harm.
He also informed that the government desired that the central government go back to the pre-1962 position with regard to the jurisdiction of waters from Dona Paula to Kansauli.
We decided to ask whatever the originally the port has, keep it as it is, and all these notifications to 4 notifications to denotify.
Mr. Pacheco also accused the MPT for not taking the state government into confidence whilst taking any decisions.
Yeah, but then that also you got to understand, MPT knew that we are going to have a meeting today, group of ministers, and before 3 days what he issued. That is like, this is like, you got to understand that they don't care about the Goa government. Okay, so and that's the reason the Goa government taking a strong initiative to make sure that all the project will go into harm for the state of Goa, and we don't want to have this.
He also informed that he had asked the Chief Minister Digambar Kamath to fix an appointment with the Prime Minister, the UPA Chairperson and the Union Minister for Shipping, Road Transport and Highway to discuss the matter.
I think we should sit across the table and discuss with him what we want, what the state want. And that's the reason I also told Chief Minister take an appointment with Prime Minister Balu and also chairman of UPA.
The legislative wing of the Bharatiya Janata Party passed a resolution yesterday demanding that the 6th pay commission of the state government employees be on the lines of those adopted for the central government staff.
6th pay commission जो आसा हो गोयच्या कर्मचाऱ्यांक जसो सेंट्रल गव्हर्मेंटान लागू केला तसोच गोय सरकारान लागू करण्याची मागणी भारतीय जनता पक्ष लेजिस्लेचर विंग सरकारा कडेन करपाचो आहा. थ्रू मिडियाय करता तांकां आमी वैयक्तीकरित्याय सांगलेलें आसा.
Briefing media persons, the leader of the opposition Manohar Parrikar stated that the state government should not deviate from the normal practice of implementation of the recommendations by the commission.
There is no reason to differ or deviate from the normal practice. म्हणजे सरकार अजून पर्यंत ज्या पद्धतीन गोवा सरकारान कारभार केल्लो आसा अबाउट देर पे स्केल्स or benefits to its servants, तीच पद्धत लागू करूंक जाय.
Mr. Parrikar also accused the ministers for putting an additional 100 crore annual liability on the state's exchequer.
वर्साक जवळजवळ 100 कोटीची एडिशनल लायबिलिटी ही हांच्यांनी केवळ आपले पॉलिटिकल आणि आर्थीक फायद्या खातीर म्हणजे प्रत्येकान लाखांनी रुपया लुटून लोकांक पयशे घेवन कोणे एक्सायज इन्स्पेक्टर घेतले, कोणे सेल टॅक्स इन्स्पेक्टर घेतले, कोणे क्लार्क घेतले, कोणे नर्सी घेतल्यो, कोणे आनीक कितें केलें. उदाहरण सांगपाचें जाल्यार खुद्द मुख्यमंत्र्यान रवींद्र भवन मडगांवा खातीर 2 वर्सां पयलीं 24 स्टाफ घेवन दवरलेलो.
He also rubbished the claims of the government that the state revenue had increased by 20%.
फिफ पे कमिशनाची सॅलरी लायबिलिटी जरी 25 कोटी 300 कोटी वर्साक आसली तरी सुद्दां पेन्शन लायबिलिटी इज इन एडिशन अबाउट 30 to 35 crores. कारण पेन्शनरांचो पेन्शनूय वाडटा त्यामुळे तो हिशोबान धरून ना. खरें म्हणजे 12 ते 15% इन्फ्लेशन आसल्या नंतर 20 ते 22% आमची रेवेन्यू वाडलो म्हणून सांगप म्हणजे हांसप. कारण as it is 14-15% increase, there will be because of inflation itself. You will get, as the price increase, you will get more taxes also.
Mr. Parrikar also pointed out that the gross domestic product of the state has come down to 6.5%.
पयर जो GDP ग्रोथाचो फिगर आयला पळय तातूंत भितर गोंयची ग्रोथ फक्त 6.5% पर्यंत सकयल घसरलेली दाखयता. You can see the figures in India today. GDP growth is a figure given by the National Planning Board, which indicates only 6.5% growth for Goa, below national average. Kadani padaya.
Reacting to the government's decision on fixing a minimum land price in the state, Mr. Parrikar said that it would have an effect on the government during the acquisition of land for government use.
If you increase the price of land and determine them by criteria you decide for purpose of taxation, tomorrow your acquisition also will be impacted by it. And government in Goa acquires a lot of land. For example, for Mopa airport itself, 78 lakh square meter of land is required to be acquired. 10 रुपया चड रेट लायलो जर तूं पेडण्यान जाल्यार 7 कोटी 80 लाख कॉस्ट वाडटली.
Well, it may be recalled that Mr. Parrikar had on Monday sardonically pointed out that the present revenue deficit of the state to the tune of rupees 200 crores would be doubled to rupees 400 crores with the proposed implementation of the 6th Pay Commission by the state government in November of this year. Do we now hear the Honourable Leader of the Opposition singing a different tune when he insists that the government bring the state's 6th Pay Commission on par with the central government? Will that not lead to an even bigger deficit in the state's revenue? The Goa Industrial Development Corporation Board has decided to drop its plans of acquiring nearly 2 crore